So today we're diving into some really fascinating source material. It's called The Vital Secret of the Nails. And get this, it suggests that a habit as simple as how you groom yourself could actually hold the key to a longer, more vital life.
I mean, really think about it for a second. It's something most of us just do, right? It's a mundane task, completely on autopilot. But what if we've been missing something huge? What if there's a specific technique, a hidden order, that could actually impact our well-being?
And the craziest part is, the secret, according to our source, is literally right there in our own two hands. It's about uncovering a much deeper meaning in an action we perform all the time without even thinking about it.
And you know, this idea goes way beyond just our nails. The source suggests that many of our simple, daily acts of personal care might be guided by these profound, unseen rules that connect to something way bigger than just hygiene.
So, you're probably wondering, how on earth does this work? Well, the source material connects it to something it calls the energy of care. The idea is that these physical actions are directly linked to our inner vitality, our life force.
Okay, so here's the crucial point, the central belief we need to wrap our heads around. The source material outlines what it calls the mystical laws of personal care. This is the idea that the way you perform certain grooming habits can either preserve or diminish your vital energy, and ultimately, your longevity. It's a fascinating perspective, isn't it?
All right, now for the first major revelation. This is where things get super specific. Let's dig into the correct order for cutting your fingernails.
And let me be clear, this isn't just a friendly suggestion. According to this ancient wisdom, the order is absolutely everything. It's a precise sequence with a very specific purpose.
Now, the source of this knowledge is what's really interesting. This is not some new age wellness trend. The technique actually comes from the Shulchan Aruch, which is a foundational text of Jewish law from way back in the 16th century. So, this practice is grounded in centuries of tradition.
Okay, let's break this down. The technique is all about a pattern. You start with one hand. You cut the nail of one finger, then, and this is the key part, you skip the next one. Then you cut the nail of the finger after that. You just continue this alternating pattern, one yes, one no, all the way across your hand. It's a deliberate, almost rhythmic process.
But the rules don't stop with your fingers. Oh no. The next key principle involves a very strict separation between caring for your hands and your feet.
The rule here is perfectly clear. Couldn't be simpler. You should dedicate different days to your fingernails and your toenails. The source explicitly states that you should never cut them on the same day.
So, why the separation? What's the logic behind it? Well, according to the source, the entire purpose is to preserve your vital energy. The idea is that tending to both your hands and your feet all at once is just too much of a drain on this essential life force.
And this brings us to our final section, which really highlights the stakes involved here. This isn't just about good or bad habits, it's about avoiding a very specific and serious risk.
This all leads to the obvious question, right? Why all this fuss over cutting your nails? What is the ultimate motivation for following these ancient rules so carefully?
And here's the answer, stated directly in the source material. The purpose is to avoid rigor and premature death. Wow, I mean, that really elevates the practice from simple advice to a matter of life and vitality. It's a powerful and pretty dramatic motivation.
But this also illustrates the flip side. By avoiding that negative outcome, the goal is to attract the positive one. Following these mystical laws isn't just about staving off danger. It's about actively drawing longevity and vitality into your life.
So that's the vital secret of the nails, according to our source. It leaves us with a fascinating thought, doesn't it? If an act this simple can hold such profound meaning, what kind of power might lie hidden in all the other little habits we perform every single day without a second thought?